Good morning, everyone. Just a quick one this morning. I've been getting a lot of emails lately from people asking me about the first and second temple in Jerusalem. So I thought I'd just clear up once and for all. There was one temple at any one time in Jerusalem. There weren't a whole lot of temples scattered around. There was just the one temple. And that was built in the 900s by King Solomon. Then in 586 BC, the Babylonian Empire destroyed the temple. They destroyed Solomon's temple, which was magnificent temple, massive, beautiful. Babylonians destroyed it. They destroyed Jerusalem, and there was just rubble. A few decades later, the Babylonian Empire collapsed. The Persians took over, and the new Persian emperor Cyrus, he allowed the rebuilding of the temple. And you can read about that in the Bible in the book of Ezra and the book of Haggai. And so the second temple was built by 516 BC. And it was nothing like the first temple of Solomon. In the book of Haggai, you can read them saying, "Oh, those of you who remember what the first temple looked like, what does this look now compared to that?" It's nowhere near as good or glorious, but it was a temple. At least they were back doing the temple worship again. I mean, John's Gospel, chapter 2, verse 20, people say to Jesus, "Oh, this temple it's taken 46 years to build," which still the second temple we heard about in the book of Haggai that was completed in 516 BC. But what Herod the Great did, starting in 20 BC, is he started this massive rebuilding program, sort of rebuilding renovation of the second temple. So there was Solomon's temple, destroyed by the Babylonians in 586. Then there's a second temple, started a few decades later, finished in 516, which Herod the Great then started this massive rebuilding of. And then it got destroyed. The second temple got destroyed in the year 70 AD when Jerusalem got destroyed. Jesus talks about himself as a third temple. "Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will rebuild it," he says in John's Gospel, and it says he's talking about himself. He's talking about his own body. And St. Paul talks about us being temple of the Holy Spirit. St. Paul was talking about that while the second temple was still standing. So if we're looking for a third temple, we can see that in Jesus, and we can see it in ourselves. So there you go. That's the temple. I'll be doing more videos on the temple, so I will. So look out for them. Cheerio. Bye-bye.